back to my channel. So today we are going to be making this Chewbacca inspired fur slide. And if you watched my last video, I'm pretty much doing it the same way, except I'm using a different type of boa. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the boa that I am going to be using today, and I did get it from Michael's also. I will link everything below as far as how much it costs and how many yards it is. I did get 2 packs, so at this point I had already done one shoe, and so I'm working on my next pack, and it is the Art Minds 6-foot boa. Okay, so this is the shoe that I'm going to be using. It is the same exact shoe from the pink feather slides, and I just really love this shoe by Old Navy. Now it was, I want to say $10, $10 to $15, so it's not like a $5 shoe, but it is so worth it because it is so comfortable, and that top band is so soft underneath. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started, and I'm pretty much doing it the same exact way. I am going to hot glue little bits at a time because I was noticing that the glue dries extremely fast, and also I noticed that the glue will run, and so I wanted to do little bits at a time so the glue wouldn't have a chance to run. So be very, very careful of that. If you using like super duper hot glue gun like this one is, then just be careful because that glue will slide and slip. And so just, keep an eye out for that. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just do the top row, and then I'm going to fold it over. I tried to go to the closest or the the very end of that shoe because I know starting off, even though that boa and that fur is very, very pretty and very, very soft, it is thin. And so, with like the mink fur slides, that fur is rather thick, and it's just kind of a little more bulkier. And so I wanted to make sure I did my rows as close together as possible so I can get as much of the boa in there as possible so it can look as full as possible, because I just really like them big and fluffy and full. So I'm just going to repeat the process, making sure to take extra care that I am getting as close to the rows as possible. Now this project can get messy. So the fur will start to fly, especially like because I had to cut off the beginning strings because you just definitely don't want that a part of your shoe. And then the glue, what holds the fur on the boa is a string. And so your goal is to get that string glued down. But some of the fur is going to get on that hot glue, which is fine too. That's no big deal. But it becomes to get a little messy if you are not moving hair out the way to actually glue down your next row. So you can't just rush through it. You really have to take your time. You really have to be precise. You really have to just to make sure some of that hair is out the way, because you want it to stick, because you don't want your hair to fly up. Now, if you're not as precise, and if it's not as organized and orderly, that fur is going to cover it up, but it will get messy, and you just don't want it to be messy. the shoe, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the remaining boa. And this time I did not go in and cut or trim the hairs just because I wanted to keep them as big as possible because this boa is rather thin. So even though the boa was kind of thin, I had some extra where I could go back in and piece it together. But I think I'm gonna just leave it like this for now. And that's the shoe. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you try it. Bye.